What is up, everybody? It's me, it's Dean, and I am back on the JFS, attempting to record this yet again. I'm having some issues with Streamlabs, by the looks of it. It's another case of I didn't do anything, and yet it's breaking again. It seems like the encoding has tanked for some reason. I'm wondering if it's just I need to clean out my computer again, like dust it and all that. But, in case the main footage doesn't work, I got B-roll footage ready to go for update stuff. For the moment, though, we're going to suffer through the frame rate issues and look at a couple notable updates, such as the JFS predictions wall. As you can see, there's a couple items not on the wall, and we got to go through them. The first one is JFS Meetup. So this one was a bit of a foregone conclusion originally, because of Shawson's wedding that's coming up later this year. I intend to be there. I believe Tiny said he was going to try to make it, so that would be enough to count as a meetup. I think just two of us would count enough, as long as we don't already live close enough to hang out on a regular basis, I suppose. But a meetup happened before then, just a week or two ago, between, I think it was Muck, Killer, Rad, and Scott. So that one got checked off pretty early. And then the other one, this was a big surprise, is the Mary Gamer has come back. So I actually thought this was going to be Jay Sano making a return, because back with the whole Good debacle, Jay Sano did reach out to us on Discord, because he's still part of our Discord, and gave us a little update on how things are going on his end, and did mention that he might hop on at some point and check things out. But, of course, he's a very busy guy, so it was kind of a low chance, but a chance. You know, if we could see him on once, that would be really cool. However, much to our surprise, we got a screenshot of the Mary Gamer in the Nexus, and basically has been hopping on pretty regularly since then. I have not seen him personally because he's Australian, so he's working off of Australian time. But yeah, it's good to see him back. I don't know if he'll make videos again. I don't know if he's going to work on the Nether Hub. That's our big joke, I guess. But yeah, maybe he'll be around a little bit more going forward. So yeah, I mentioned this was a re-recording. I'm having a hard time talking lately. I've also been having a hard time being motivated to make videos in the first place right now, which is why videos have been shorter. Also, the recording issue doesn't help much. But I'm also kind of in a holding pattern with the whole Save Dean stuff, where at the very end, I just need this final thing to go through, and then I can move on to what I would call a Season 2 thing, or basically a lull between any big storylines. I have a few ideas of stuff I want to work on. We got to finish the Meso build. We got a couple more towers to put up. We got to put a shop in Shoptown, and I do want to put a little bit more effort in the Games District personally. Good Fortunes has to go back up, and I think some landscaping around that area would help boost people's interest in building over there. So there's a lot that we can still work on. So it's just waiting to get over that hump. But Shawson, I guess, isn't out of town today, so that's why it's not happening this week. So maybe next week we can get that taken care of real quick. So, but yeah, one more thing to show. Oh, I guess we can do a couple quick things. Second order of business over here. Ken's News. The June edition is out. I have to actually update the sign. June edition is here. Yep, Kenneth is back in his spot. Got all the new books ready to go. If you're wondering about the secret diamond number 5, you'll see that in a clip in a second. It was part of my original recordings that I'm going to keep, because it was kind of funny. But, over here, I believe I put the flashback footage of this at the beginning. We have a new storage building being worked on. It's kind of weird on this side. I think I'm gonna have to change the front facade. But, yeah, I decided to go with green concrete. I kind of feel like it needs, like, an accent color. I think solid green doesn't quite work, so I might have to look into that. But, as you can see, it's twice as large on the floor. Got a fancy design here that I really like. It's tinted glass on top of gray concrete. So basically the bottom floor in here is going to consist of stuff that cannot stack, like weapons, tools, armor. Stuff that only stacks to 16, like banners and ender pearls. And then, like, random miscellaneous things, like these bandits findings coupons. So yeah, probably not too much stuff going on the bottom floor here. But for the stuff that stacks to 64, I'm going to have bubble columns lining this back wall here. Each one's going to go to a different floor. And they're going to wrap counterclockwise with the same system that we used at Firewall, with hoppers just going around the perimeter and then depositing the respective items into their chests. I have to keep in mind that I need to make room for the redstone system, so it's not going to actually line this wall specifically, because the redstone system's going to take up, I think it's at least 4 blocks inwards, so I have to keep that in mind. But that's partially why this is going to be so long, to make up for the lack of width space that we'll have. But yeah, there's going to be a bubble column. I need to have at least one for ores, then one for wood materials, color blocks, miscellaneous items, miscellaneous stone, food, and plant material, I think is what I'm going for. So, I got to be very careful with how I work on this, because with the design down here, I was not very forward-thinking with this part. I basically want to do the same thing that I'm trying to do with the larger storage room, but down here, I did not think about how I was going to cram in multiple sorting systems on multiple floors, and so that's why we only end up with one of these, and then the rest is just normal storage. So, but with this part up here, it should work better as long as I remain forward thinking on it. So, but it's going to need a lot of concrete and probably more blackstone, unless I use a different material for the next floor. But yeah, so yeah, that's enough updating. I guess we can do one more. Nope, I already have a clip of that. So I'm just going to show you the other clips that I recorded. And yeah, sorry for the shorter episodes. Like I said, I'm trying to get motivation back. I'm in a weird, funky place mentally. Not super depressed, just like zero motivation to do much of anything right now. So, gotta find my way back to where I was last fall, basically. Maybe it's just summer ruining my emotions, because I hate summer. But, yeah, so that should do for now. I'll throw it over to the clips before I run out of words. I'm apparently hitting my word limit, so here's the other clips, and I shall see you all next time. So, I'm apparently here with Remus. He, he's kind of loud, Justin. I just so happened to hear him walking back to spawn. I'm obviously not going to say where I found him at, but I heard him, and I was like, is there a wolf around here? And after some listening, I determined that he was underneath me. And so I dug down because I thought, well, there's a dog in a cave somewhere that somebody left behind. But nope, it's Remus in Secret Shop number 5. So I guess I have Secret Diamond number 5. So thank you, Remus, for giving it away. I apologize to Shawson for breaking this. But yeah. Maybe I can hush him a little bit. Not hush him, but like maybe if I scoot him a little further this way, he won't reveal the location to everyone else. There you go. Maybe that'll work. Anyways, I guess I found another one. Alright, we are coming up on our Don't Think Just Build. This, I'm going to explain a little bit, is my Scorched Earth biome, which the name is based off of, Butcher from The Boys, which that show ended recently. Bit of a disappointing ending to that show, but such is cinema these days, I suppose. I got flashback recording, so this audio might be layered on top of it, but we're over here because I won this season, this episode, this version of Don't Think Just Build. Let's see if any of my loot survived. I did. Yeah, so you're supposed to create an almost alien biome that would not be made. And I went full on into this, basically. The idea is kind of actually centered around the ship itself. Nice one. Basically, this area is so hot, kind of a desert variant biome. It's so hot that part of it's on fire. Trees are made of obsidian and basalt columns. And you can find the rare structure of the alien shipwreck, which kind of adds to the ending, or adds to the alien part. So yeah, that's how that works. But yeah, I won. So I don't think there's an award for winning, but I do get the honors of coming up with the theme for the next one. So I guess I gotta wait for Red Star to let me know when they need that. So